Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode of Binary Trees with Python. My name is Ashwin, and in this episode we are going to have a look at how we can use lists or arrays in any programming language to implement binary tree. So now let me open the notepad to explain the concept first, and then we are going to proceed with the actual programming part. So we are going to assume that the list or array, it is going to start from 0. Okay, the indexing of that is going to start from 0, and it is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Now our task is to store the nodes of a binary tree into this particular list or the array. So this is the list or array and this is the index. And we are also going to assume that 0 is going to be the root element. Now we have to come up with a formula in such a way that it should be possible for us to store the binary tree into this entire arrangement with these constraints. Okay. And the formula is very simple. Suppose I is any node, including the root node, then I multiplied by 2 plus 1 is going to be the left child, Similarly, I multiplied by 2 plus 2 is going to be the right child. That's it. So that is the simplest formula. So suppose 0 is your root node, then 1 and 2. So this is the left child and this is the right child. And this 3 and 4. So here in this example, the index is equal to the value of that particular node. Okay, so that is what I am assuming. So these 3 and 4, these are children of 1, because if we substitute 1 here, okay, so let us substitute 0 here. So the output is going to be the 1, and if I again substitute 0 here, the output is going to be the 2. That is why this 1 and 2, these two are children of this 0. Similarly, 3 and 4. So here if I substitute 1 and 1, I am going to get the output 3 and 4. So by that rule, these 3 and 4, both of them are left child and right child respectively for this node 1, and so on. So for this 2, 5 and 6 are going to be the children. Now I will close this and I'm going to start writing the code. And coding for that is very simple. So I'm planning to have a tree of 10 nodes. So at the max, there are going to be the 10 nodes for the sake of simplicity. And I will say none multiplied by 10. So this is going to be an empty tree. Now let us define root, def root key. So I'm going to pass the key to this particular function root, and it is going to check if root is true, or if the root exists. Then I'll say print tree already has a root, or I will just go ahead and avoid this. Okay. So I will just say if root, or I won't actually even say root, I will just say tree of 0 equals to key. So earlier I had thought of writing a code that is going to check if the root already exists, and if the root exists, then we are actually not going to add an element, but this particular routine is going to override that thing, and it is going to redefine a tree every time we are going to call this function. Okay, so it is going to be convenient for all of us. And I will say def set left key comma parent, and then I'm going to say if tree of parent equals to none, print parent is not found. That's it. Okay, and let us write the else part, else, and we know the formula, tree parent multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals to the key. Okay, so this is how we are going to set the left node of any node or left node of the given parent node. So let me execute this and let me copy this entire stuff as it is. And here I will just say write RIGHT and here plus 2. So if you remember the formula that we have just discussed, so this is I multiplied by 2 plus 1 and this is I multiplied by 2 plus 2. Okay, so this is how we have defined everything. Now let us define how to print that tree, and that is also easy. We are just going to print the element of that particular array. So for I in range 10. So I'm using the words arrays and lists interchangeably. Don't get confused. And anyway, you can just convert this program to C, C++ and Java program. And you can also implement tree there. Okay. You will just have to be comfortable with the syntax of those programming languages, comma, end equals to, otherwise else, we are just going to print hyphen. Okay, print hyphen comma end equals to an empty space. That's it. So if that element is present, then we are going to print that element, and if the element is not present, then we are just going to go ahead and print the hyphen. And finally, we are just going to say print. This is the empty print call. Okay. Now let us say root is A. Now the left subtree or the left child is going to be B. Okay. And the index of this is 0. So I'm going to say set left B comma 0. Similarly, set right B comma 1, or it should be C comma 1. Okay. And I will say set left A, B, C, D and E. Sorry, it should be 0 comma 0. Okay. And this should be 1 and 1. This should be uppercase. Okay. So now we have a tree where A is the root, B is the left child, C is the right child of that particular node A, and B's left child is going to be D and B's right child is going to be E. And let us say F and G, which are the left and right children of node C. So I'm going to say 2 and 2, and let's execute it, and let us call this print tree. So there are 7 members, so it should actually show us an array or a list of size 10, and it should actually show us 3 dashes in the end and A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the alphabetical order. And yes, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the alphabetical order and 3 dashes in the end. So this is how we can use an array or a list in Python to store the elements of our binary tree. So this is very exciting thing that we can use one data structure to store the values of the nodes of another data structure. So I hope that you have understood all the concepts and the demonstration that I have shown in this episode. Thanks a lot once again, and I will see you next time.